Hello, how's it going? Oh my god, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I'm an hour late. I slept in, I had to do some errands, and then I lay in bed for like 10 minutes before I was like, yeah, I should probably get ready. I should probably get ready, but I'm secretly just gonna say that I was an hour late just so that Mel can make it to stream on time. That's exactly the reason why I was late, and I'm not gonna say anything else. But, hi guys. Hi guys. Yeah, she was thinking of her mod. Mods, I mean just singular mod. Because the other three are currently playing Valorant together. Which is fine. All good. Modler. Oh, I need to still put you in that. Oh my god, that is so rude actually. I'm the worst streamer ever. My bad. I haven't updated that, that command since before you were a mod. Be right back. Nah, I'm just gonna shout you out directly. Shout out Miss Mallow. She's taking a break from Twitch right now, but go follow her. She's my #1 mod right now. I need to update that. The lies. No, stop. It's not even lies. Not even lies, bro. But hello. I'm very excited for today. Today's gonna be a big day. Do you know why today's gonna be a big day? Because after, God, let me think. About 8 months, we are finally finishing round 1 today of the Uberhood. Finally finishing round 1. And like, keep in mind, I did take a little break from The Sims 2 here and there. And I also like, because I used to stream Sims 2 twice a week. And then I cut it down to once a week when I started doing more series on Twitch. But honestly, it would have gone faster if I kept doing Sims 2 twice a week, but also I needed a little bit of a Sims 2 break here and there. So 8 months for 1 round. Commitment. It's absolute commitment, but I've enjoyed every second of playing this Uberhood. There's been so much that's happened. God, we might have to list some of it at the end of the stream today. I've got no idea how long stream's gonna go today, by the way. Because we've got 2 families left to play of the rotation, and then we've got uni. But uni, we're only playing freshman year for 2 Sims. So this is gonna be the shortest of the uni runs, but I know from here onwards, uni is gonna become a lot more complicated. But uni is my favorite, like, segment to play, because the way I play uni in a way is I'm forcing all these Sims that usually aren't, well, that actually don't really know each other that well, especially the pre-mades, because not all of them actually know everyone else in their age bracket. You're forcing them all in an environment where they have to get to know each other, and they start these new relationships, especially in an Uberhood. That is the #1 thing I love in an Uberhood, forcing new relationships that usually wouldn't have been able to happen in vanilla game. And I can't wait till uni. But it's going to spice up a lot more next round when we do uni, because there's going to be like 3 times as many Sims going to uni. I think I actually calculated who's supposed to go to uni next round. We're gonna have like 20 Sims, and we're gonna have to split them up throughout the universities, I think. So we might have to delegate some people to different universities at some point, and I might get you guys to help me with that. But for now, with the small amount we've got, we can just have them all in one dorm. But then after, once we get all the big numbers coming in, we're gonna need to separate everyone up, because I'm not having more than 8 Sims in one household. That is a death wish. I'm just telling you that. But yeah, I'm really excited for today. I'm very, very excited. So we're gonna go. Look, it's downtown, looking just as pretty as usual. So last night when we were playing, which was literally, I don't know, like less than 24 hours ago. Last night we were playing the Gavigans, and yeah, Nathan and Mary had a bit of a rocky relationship, because Nathan had all these big dreams to move out to the big city, and you know, Mary was there to support him, but then she came to realize that this wasn't actually what she wanted. She'd actually left an entire sort of life behind and all these opportunities that were set up for her back at her hometown, and though she's not going to be able to really go back to her hometown in this Uberhood, because we don't know what her hometown is, we're going to be moving her into Pleasant View to get set up with her own dreams. And yeah, it might be a little bit selfish that she's ditched her family, ditched her kid to go focus on herself, but I think she is trying to claim back her identity a bit and try and figure out what she wants to do with her life. And you know, it's a really difficult thing to do, but she's still on really good terms with her son, and I do plan on having her remain in her son's life. She's also pregnant with Nathan's second child with her, but she doesn't know yet, so that one's going to be a bit of a interesting one. But now Mary, I've changed her last name to being Mary Godwin. Still somewhat similar to Gavigan, but also different enough that we can have maybe a new last name come up in the hood. But so yeah, while I have the lovely hourglass of death, while I load the family bin for some reason, I'm just going to talk about what we're doing today. So today we are going to be playing, like I said, the final two families in the downtown for the rotation. We're going to be playing Alexandra Teatherton first, and then we're going to be playing Balagoth. Now, I know there's some other Sims that I haven't mentioned, who you may be wondering where they are in terms of the Uberhood right now. One of those is going to be Kaylin Langrak. I want to set up a little bit more of her story in the second round before I actually bring her in. So I haven't actually done very much with Kaylin at the moment. All that's really happened is that Mary Sue caught Daniel with Kaylin. Mary Sue and Daniel broke up, and then Kaylin and Daniel were being a thing, and then Daniel started having a thing with Cleo Shikaboo from River Blossom Hills, and then Kaylin caught them as well. So Kaylin is also not on great terms with Daniel at the moment, and so I feel like I need a little bit more time trying to set things up for Kaylin before I integrate her into the rotation. But she will be coming in the next round, a little further towards the end possibly, but I think because it's not just Daniel Pleasant that Kaylin was having a thing with, it was also Don Lothario, and I think I definitely need to put a few things in place between her and Don before I even think about integrating her into the hood first, because I don't know, she could run to Don, you know, going like, oh my god, you know, blah 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 blah, and then Don doesn't actually give much of a shit. He was he always thought that having a maid was a bit of a, you know, a bonus. The cleaning was a bit of a bonus to the female attention he would get just coming into his house. It's almost like a fucked up situation of having an escort, except Kaylin is not like that, and she should not be viewed like that, but that's how Don views her. And so I have to set up a few things with that. But anyways, that is not happening just yet. Today we're playing Alexandra Teatherton. Haven't you already played a household with 8 Sims? Yeah, and that was the most stressful time in my life, and I didn't even have to play that family. I just had to watch what they did. So, I mean, actually, I did play a household with 8 Sims, but I've played a household with more than 8 Sims before, and that was stressful. But that was with mods. But the 8 Sim family that I was playing, which were all vampires, by the way, was so stressful to play. Oh my god. But yeah, we're playing Alexandra today. So her family bio is Alexandra succumbed to the call of the sea and left her family to pursue her dream. Will living the dread pirate life be enough to keep her afloat? I can't wait. Alexandra, honestly, I did not have to do anything to Alexandra's face. She is like such a pretty sim, and all I had to do was just give her better suited hair and clothing. But I'm very excited for Alexandra today. I've never actually played her before, but I know the whole gist of things with where she's at. Because, for those that don't know, Alexandra Teatherton here used to be Alexandra O'Mackey, and she is the divorced wife of Gabe O'Mackey. Mr. Gabe O'Mackey, who had a thing with Patricia Wan, and then kind of ignored Patricia, and then started having a thing for Cassandra Groth. Yeah, that Gabe O'Mackey. Which also makes her the mother of Jules O'Mackey. You know, the journalist, kind of snobby teen who lives in River Blossom Hills. Yeah, that one. I don't know if she's that snobby, but she's seen as the weird kid in a way. But this is the apartment lot. It's a really cute one, actually. I kind of like it. I like it a lot. I think Cat Hattie did very, very good with this lot. Once again, I have to remind people, I've turned off the lot imposters so that I get less chance of pink soup. And we're going to deal with how ugly the surroundings look. Okay, I'm so sorry, folks. But yeah, we're gonna deal with it. We're gonna deal with it only in downtown. But if I come down here, oh my god, I have to go one more floor down. Is my music a little loud? Let me just double check. Yeah, it's a little loud. I might put it down a little bit. Just give me a moment. Sorry, I sound like a dead cat. Okay. So this over here is Alexandra Teatherton. She's so pretty. I love her so much. I was super happy with the entire look I gave her. She is a popularity sim, and she, of course, is a dread pirate in the adventurer career. Oh my god, the little Indo High. I love Indo High as an emo. It's so cute. Oh my god, the job description is the 7 seas belong to your fleet of terror. No merchant ship crosses the ocean without the fear of conquest and piracy. Arr. I should not make a pirate voice ever again. But yeah, so essentially she ditched her family to become a dread pirate. Honestly, mood, but I'm going to get a little bit more into the depths of that whole sort of leaving her family sort of thing in a bit. But her sim bio is, after liberating the ginormous gem of Somerville, Alexandra knew she would become a dread pirate. Will she get the recognition she deserves or end up swabbing the decks? So, notice how in her bio doesn't mention a single thing about her family that she left behind. She has no regrets. That's what I'm getting from her sim bio. She has no regrets of leaving her husband, leaving her daughter. No regrets at all is the vibe I'm getting. It's just being a pirate and only a pirate is one of her main focuses I'm seeing with her. But her traits I've given her. Childish, what a great start. Childish, sailor, adventurous, angler, dislikes children, and loves the outdoors. And she's got all these like sort of knickknacks that she's kind of liberated from her journeys. She's got a little tiki idol, the little jug of wishes, tiki idol, so an even bigger one. What is this? 12th century Song Dynasty sculpted vase, which is 4,000 simoleons, oh my god. And then this one is the ancient transport urn sculpture, which you can even buy in buy mode for even more expensive than this. But, you know, good job, Alexandra. Maybe she could open a museum or something at some point when she is close to retiring. She's 27 days from aging up into an elder. And her lifetime wish is to become a space pirate. I kind of like that idea of becoming her opening a museum of all the things she's discovered when she retires, actually. I might have to write that down somewhere. But anyways, yeah, those are her traits, and her secondary aspiration is of course fortune, because she's after all the riches of being a pirate, and she's so dedicated to being a pirate, and she's got that drive in the adventurer career that of course she's going to be a fortune aspiration secondary. You know, it just fits so well with her. But if we look at her relationship so far, so she's bisexual in my game. Sorry, I've got so many redhead bisexual sims in my game. I can't... It's just what happens. But also with Alexandra, I knew that I wanted her to be into women to an extent, because she automatically, because she was married to a man before, it automatically got her as straight. But I definitely wanted her to be into women to some extent, but I didn't know if I wanted her to be fully lesbian or bisexual. She could always just have more of a tendency towards women, but I was just thinking, why would she get married to a man if she was actually, it happens quite often. There's such thing as beards, literally. So, but I'm not going to get into the whole gist of things with that. What I find interesting is she's got 2 bolts with Kimberly Cordial. That is quite interesting. And she's got 1 bolt with her landlord. I don't like that. But she has a want that I've locked in for her to be best friends with Morty, who is one of her co-workers in the adventurer career. And she doesn't really have that great of a relationship with her daughter, Jules, as you can see. I might have Jules come over at some point and try to, like, I don't know, try to talk to her mum, because Jules is really struggling at the moment. She's, you know, her dad's kind of gone haywire on a sort of bachelor hunt sort of thing, and her mum won't even, like, call her, and she's like, does my mum even love me? And so I think she'll try and come to downtown to try and run into her mother, and her mum's not really, she never really wanted a kid, and like, she didn't really, I mean, sure, she had a little bit of a connection with Jules, but not really too much of one. Like, she still kind of is okay with Jules, but, like, not really too much to the point where she considered that before she left. And as you can see, she's enemies with Gabe. So, that is great. They're not talking at all. And she doesn't even really like Gabe's brother, Jason, that much, nor Rose. So it's a bit of an iffy situation with Alexandra right now. She's a bit of a lone wolf currently. But let's press play. How about we meet some of the people moving into the apartments? We've got Dalton. Oh, okay. This is a really cute apartment. Also, it's got an elevator. Yeah, let's meet some of the people in the apartment lot. So this is Trina Dalton. She's got a cute apartment. You want to entertain? Okay. Are you telling a joke already? Oh, you're just chatting. You want to visit Trina. Girl, you're already in her apartment. What else do you mean, visit Trina? Also, what on earth is this coffee table? That is the brightest shade of red I've ever seen. Other than that, this is a really cute apartment. This always bugs me with the regular counters and the islands. That bugs me so much, but I'm going to ignore it. So you want to earn 100 simoleons. Do you have work? You have the day off today. Okay. So I also forgot to show off Alexandra's apartment. So Alexandra lives on the 3rd floor. It's actually quite quaint, but kind of perfect for someone that, you know, is somewhat well off and just living on her own. and just wanted to have like, I almost see this apartment as a temporary place for her, because Alexandra, you know, she's an adventurous sim, she's a pirate, and I kind of see her as someone that would move from place to place quite often. So yeah. Oh, you want to play with? Okay, we can play a game with Trina, I guess. I don't think she would ever move back to River Blossom Hills though. I think she would try and stay to areas that have like a port or some sort of body of water nearby. They don't have space to play kicky bag in this room. That is embarrassing for them. Can I not appreciate? Oh, they're not friends yet, so I can't. I've got that modern where you can't appreciate someone that's not your friend yet. She's like, what is this crazy woman on about? Actually, nah, I also like trains. I was just kidding. I actually do like trains. I might actually have Alexandra go out to a community lot at some point. I think that would be cool. Gosh. You want a painting worth 500 simoleons? I can do that. Just where am I going to put it? Because I know... Oh, we can put it right here. I know that Cat Hattie likes to decorate her apartments a lot, which I do love. It is pouring down with rain right now. I love that. 500, that's 645, that's 500. But it's a little bit too big for my liking. That's also too big. I need, that kind of works, but I also don't I need to download more CC, guys. I keep saying this. I need to download more CC in my game. How about just something really funky from her journeys? I don't know. Yeah, actually, yeah, something funky from her journey. So, we'll get a tiki or something. Definitely not that. That is way too big. Yeah, we'll get a tiki and a grey one. There we go. How fitting for Alexandra. She wants to throw a party like, yeah, I got divorced. One of those sort of parties. Let's have a look. Let's look at her memories. See, she's happy she broke up with Gabe. I'm just saying right now. At last I'm rid of that loser. Now I'm free to find someone worth spending my life with. What are you doing? What is happening? Nice. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna get a screeny of this because I find that so funny. Cool. Hi Indo and everyone, how are you going? Today's big raining. I know, right? It is. Welcome in. How are you going? Oh, I see that you've done more capitalization with your name, I think. Can I call you Dizan then? I'm still trying to figure out what's the best name to call everyone. Because I know I was calling you Dizantine before, I think. But how are you going today? We're here with Alexandra. I'm pretty sure she's a nature sim, but don't quote me on that. What do you want to do with Trina? You still want to appreciate her. Well, we need to be friends to do that. So let's just keep on talking to her a bit, I think. Ask what are your skills? Yeah, why not? Why do I feel like I can hear what's happening in my game? Oh my god, that is so loud. Oh, where are you going? I guess you wanna, you know what, just go back to your apartment, Alexandra, why not? Just as long as you don't get, stuck in the elevator. Anything is fine within Xanthine, DYZ, or Dizy, Diza, Dizant, and Dizantine, Dizantine. Okay, I might go with Di. Because that's just vibes, I guess. I don't know why. I don't really think a lot before I say things sometimes, which can be a bit cursed in the worst of situations. Yeah, I'll go with Di. Okay, let's... I feel like... Are you going to be able to cook anything on here? Oh, you're about to do something. I just hope that she can use this countertop even though there's decorations on it. At least you don't have work today. Oh, you can work. Cool. It does do a little bit of clipping with... I think that's the... Is that sugar? Probably sugar, right? Where's the coffee one? There's 2 sugars almost, and and then there's like some sort of herbs back there. Where's the coffee? Short and sweet, yes. We love that. Makes it way less complicated. But yeah, we're doing a bit of a longer stream today. We're finishing off round 1 of the Uberhood, which has taken a while. But yeah, I'm very, very... Salt for my coffee. Oh yeah, who doesn't love salt in their coffee? Do you know what I love more than salt in my coffee? Microwaved grilled sandwiches. I know this is a toaster oven, but it's classed as a microwave, and I'm gonna class that as a microwaved grilled sandwich then, because there's a lot wrong with this situation, and Alexandra's at the core of it. Okay, do you have a telephone? Oh yes, you do. I wonder if you can call up Kimberly in a bit, or even or Morty, just one of them. I just want her to have more friends. Or actually, no. We're going to a community lot. We're going straight to a community lot. I wanna spice up the gameplay. I wanna go out and meet people. Wait, before we do that, I need to save and go to the neighborhood screen because I'm going to try and have it so we can have more people on a community lot. Functional toaster for The Sims 2. You know what? I saw that Jackie on Tumblr made a, what's it called? She converted a functional toaster and then has it so you can make like different... Like, you can make toast and like have different spreads on it, and I need to download it. I need to download some custom food in my game. 1 for my restaurants, 2 for my bakeries, and 3 because I want some more variation in my game. And I've never downloaded custom food before, but I want to try it. I want to try new things that I haven't done before. But of course, I think it's because people say you have to be very, very careful with custom food. And I'm just going to do this cheat real quick. Because if you're not careful, then you can kind of ruin your game a little bit if you try to remove it. How many Sims am I going to allow on a lot? We'll try 10 without crashing, hopefully. Of course, for the avocado toast, yes. Yes, avocado toast. Oh, yeah. God, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh my god, what if we had like a little breakfast bar? Someone owns a breakfast... I've got so many ideas for this Uberhood. Also, in this downtown, the one that Cat Addie's not downloaded, that she renovated, one of the lots is almost like it's kind of designed in a way that it's like a wedding dress shop. And I can definitely see Erin Beaker or someone owning it. Or even Dina Caliente owning a wedding dress shop, would be so fun. Why does it feel like... Are you guys hearing like a little bit of... like... I'm hearing double. I feel like I'm hearing double and I don't know why. Okay. Let's go. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Well, it's not raining anymore, which is good. It's the Command Go Emporium. That one's the wedding dress shop that I was talking about. Cold issue clothing. We could go to the Maple Springs Pool and Spa. Sure, why not? We'll go meet some people. I hear single. Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't know why I'm hearing double, but as long as you guys are hearing single, that is good, because I don't want to have some unnecessary playback for you guys. Cool. Oh my god, a very pregnant Wanda Tinker. Hello, Wanda. Oh, she's so cute. I feel so bad for what your husband's doing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make a list of all the wild things that have happened in this Uberhood this round, because this is gonna be insane. Like, we've had the whole drama between Cersei Beaker and John Mole that have gone around and around in circles. We've had nervous breaking out of the Beaker dungeon, which is always a good thing. God, we had Cynthia Kim and Don Lothario, where Cynthia Kim gave birth to Don's child, which was kid named Finger, named by the one and only Filth Parade. What else did we have? Sharon rejected John Mole's engagement proposal, and then he ran back to Cersei. This is just a mess. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my god, there's the whole love triangle of Tara Cat and Florence Della Rosa and Steven Tinker. Oh my god, we've got so many people on the lot. I love it. So we've got Benedict Monty, we have got Trina again, we've got Julian Cook, we've got Nina Caliente fused with Dennis Jacquet. Denise, not Dennis. Denise Jacquet. And then upstairs, we've got the masseuses, and then over here we've got Kana Danaher and Andrea Steele, who are some townies. Kana's so pretty. I can't. She just needs some different eyebrows, but other than that, she's really pretty. God, this is such a cute renovated lot. It's even got the cool, the sunglasses here from, the aspiration reward. Gosh. What do we want to do? We've got so many options. You want to ask a sim on a date? I'm locking that in. You want to get a massage? You want to use a sauna? You want to soak in a hot tub? Let's go get a massage. I love that. Who do we want to ask? We've got Winter, spelt with a Y, which is such a cute spelling of that name. And we've got Felicia. Honestly, for the name Felicia itself, I think we're going to ask Felicia. Hello, Bobo! How you doing? Oh my god, wait, I just realized. Oh, these are the flowers. But I think they emanate like some nice smells as well, which I saw some like pink mist around them. But these are some of the flowers you can make with the bouquet table. Who else is here? Cleo Shikaboo's here. Oh my god. Who is also very pregnant, keep in mind. Gosh. Everyone's watching TV. Yes, what it's my favorite thing to do on a community lot. Just go out and watch TV. Yep. Why are you not getting a massage right now? Are we not able to? Good snapdragons raise motives. Evil snapdragons lower motives and can kill you. Oh my god, really? I didn't know that. That is so cool. Oh my god, that means I can have someone make evil snapdragons and use that to kill people. I'm getting ideas. I'm getting ideas. That is what I can... Oh my god. Write this down, Matt. Write this down. Oh my god. Genius. It's so good. Yes, that's what I do. I love that, Bobo. That is such a good idea. Honestly, Alexandra's just living that single life. She's like, yeah, I don't have to worry about a teenage daughter or a whiny husband anymore. I'm just happy and single. We love that for you. Well, everyone is still watching TV. Who else is here? Pierce Cell. Okay. Anyone else here? Not really, I guess. Everyone's just watching TV together, which is quite cute. We've got a lot of rocks on the ground. I do love that. Lots and lots of rocks. I might have Alexandra dig for treasure. Because I'm really interested in this museum idea for her. Museum for Alex Teatherton. Nice. You want to go in the sauna? Oh, Tara DeBateau's here. Let's go use the sauna. Alexandra is my spirit animal. I love it. I love her so much. There's an article about it in the wiki. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm definitely gonna have to look that up because that is so interesting. I didn't... Oh, I love this. God, I love the glitching animations. Yep. Great. Very, very cool. Just have everyone join the sauna, please. Just everyone can vibe in the sauna. Yeah, I think Alexandra's just enjoying not having responsibilities right now. She doesn't have to worry about her family. She can just focus on herself. I kind of view... I don't know. I see... So last night we were playing a bit of a similar situation with Mary Gavigan. But I find Alexandra to be a little bit more of a... selfish version of Mary Gavigan. Where Mary at least still cares about her family. But I mean, hey, you gotta chase your dreams, and I respect Alex for that. I'm gonna go between calling her Alex and Alexandra. How's your needs? Not terrible. She doesn't have work tomorrow, so we can stay out as late as we want. We could even go to a nightclub if we want. Let's call taxi. Oh my god, Vivian Cho's here. Recently left at the altar, Vivian Cho. I feel so bad for her. Genuinely, Vivian Cho deserves better. Deserves so much better. Oh, actually, can you greet Nina? No, she's leaving. Okay, my bad. Let's go to another lot. And then we can go, I guess go shower while we still have access to showers on the slot. Are we gonna get some new people showing up? We've got Tiffany Zarobin. Who else? Who else? I'm just saying this right now. If there's like, you know, those waiting rooms and there's sometimes those waiting rooms in doctors' offices that you can watch while you wait for your doctor. No one ever really watches the TV. Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes if you're super bored and desperate, you'll watch the TV, but often you're just kind of sitting there crouched in yourself going like, oh my god, I'm going to see the doctor today. I hope I'm not dying. So, I don't know. I have no idea about how realistic everyone watching on at the spa lot would be, but you know, it's okay. I want to go to Midnight Flows. Okay. I definitely need to get the perfect plants one because the ruined plants are not giving me anything right now. You can go get the taxi. Your hygiene's up enough. Oh, Malcolm Landgrab! Hello, Mr. Cowboy Hat himself. Oh my god, why do they find each other hot? That is something. Okay. Yep, new lot. Let's go meet some people. Let's have Alexandra enjoy being single. Where's my music? Oh, it didn't. I have to loop it. That's what I forgot to do. I always forget to loop it. There we go. I was like wondering why I was so quiet. I was like, hello? Okay. Oof. Midnight Flows. I feel like I go to Lulu Lounge and Pure a lot, except in the Uberhood in Cat Hattie's renovated downtown. I've named Pure Nano Alley, or no, it's the Big Nano or something like that. Because he's one of my mods and he won my Death Arena, and I decided to name a community lot after him. We've got Samantha Cordial. Who else is here? Morty's here. We can go talk to Morty. Who else is here? Marissa Bendet. Jules O'Mackey's here. Let's go talk to your daughter. Oh my god, John Smith is here. John Smith Traku. Gabrielle Green. She's like, hey, how you going with school and stuff? And she's like, oh, you know, I'm meeting some new people. Excuse me, Abhijit and Marissa? Okay. I kind of want to make her selectable. Oh yeah, I forgot. She's like really good friends with Juliet. What do we want to do? Yeah, you can try and chat with your mum. Chat. What? Why can't I? Yeah. I feel like Jules just snuck out to be on the slot. Did they just crush on each other? Yes, they most definitely just did. These two are all over each other. I'm gonna make you unselectable because these two are just making out in front of everyone. Excuse me. We should encourage her to be outgoing, but I don't know if she'll listen to her. You know, I'm out here chasing my dreams, and you're stuck there with your whiny dad. Oh my god, yeah. I wanted something like this. This is awkward. She's like, no, I'm not gonna hug you because you ditched me. Yeah. You look a bit scary like this, Alexandra. I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to get some nice screenshots. But these two are in the background and I need them out of the background. But oh well, it's fine. We can deal with it. Just argue a bit, I guess. She's like, bro, I'm out here living my life. Your dad was holding me back, both you and your dad. And she's like, that is not what a mum does, okay? She looks concerned. Yeah. But keep in mind, I have Alexandra as disliking children in my game. And she really did not think much about her child's life when she was going through the divorce. She did not really think much about what Jules was gonna go through. She was just thinking about herself the entire time, which is yeah, it's a tough one. After that you can go order a drink. Who's here? Marilena Hamilton? Isn't he? Oh wait, who's upstairs? No one? We got no one upstairs? That's okay. Oh, Brandy Latorno. Did everyone else leave? That's okay if they did, I'm just wondering. AJ Lona. What a fun one. Oh, wait, Morty Roth left. Damn, I wanted to talk with him. There's not many people out. She should not be ordering a drink. Go argue with your daughter going like, bro, I don't give a shit about you, but like, you should you really be drinking? She's like, well, you're drinking. I'm old enough too. Oh, this was a failed attempt at arguing. Okay, let's just keep arguing, I guess. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I'm not really taking Jules that seriously when she's just in her swimsuit. You just wear your everyday wear. You're going to greet AJ Lona? Oh, you're joining the hot tub gang, I see. Nervous subject! Hello, Nervous. How you doing? Oh, bless him. He's just staring at a vending machine going like, what is this? What does this do? What is this? Be greeted. I don't know if I want you to be greeted by John Smith. I'm gonna be honest there. It's 2 AM. We're gonna be here so late. But we're not really that tired at least, so I guess we can get away with it. I think Alexandra's just having fun meeting people. Being chill, having a good time. Excuse me? Who are you? What sort of people are you attracted to? Fit people that are outdoorsy and don't like plants. What? So, this is so strange. 3 bolts with AJ Lona is a strange one. This is the same AJ loner that had a fling with Don Lothario randomly. Wait, I need... What is AJ's secondary aspiration? Is it romance? Let me have a look. It's popularity! Oh, that's why, because it's literally inverses of one another. Because he's a fortune primary and she's a fortune secondary, and he's a secondary popularity and she's a popularity primary. That explains so much. Oh my god. These two are just talking about how hot Samantha Cordial is, but she's fully gay and in a relationship right now. Let's have a look. We need to use the bathroom, so let's... Who's in the restroom right now? Is it Brandy? No, it's her daughter. Yikes. Work as the DJ. You want to work as the DJ? I guess so, we could. I really like this lot. How it's been renovated. It looks really cool. She wants to be friends with Abjeet. Who else is outside? Oh, these guys are outside. I see. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get her to work as the DJ when she comes out of the bathroom. Let's go.
Oh, Sasu.
I might get her to change into it every day. Can we change the style to house mix or something? No one asked you, it was just me. It was just me. Her face is doing some terrifying things. I don't hear anything. Oh, it's because I've got music turned off. Hey, I should stop sleeping stupid times. How you going, Tom? It's good to see you. Yeah, we're gonna turn that to medium so I can actually hear the music. Oh my god, I'm making 15 simoleons an hour. I feel that though, about sleeping at stupid times. We love that for you, Alexandra. Can I get a cool screenshot of her? Page up. Oh, this is a cool one. Yeah, I like that as a screenshot. Way better than the Raynell one I took the other day. I'm trying not to get too much red in it because last time I took a screenshot with too much red in it, Hannah, my mod who does my thumbnails, told me off. Was like, there's too much red in this thumbnail, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I got thunderstorms while I had thunderstorms. Oh god. I am good, thanks. Apart from that, that's good to hear at least. I wish we had. Oh. What sort of skill is she get? Oh, it's probably creativity, right? Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, she's making money. She wants to talk to someone. She wants to entertain someone. We could talk to Abjeet, I guess, if she really wants to be friends with Abjeet. What is happening outside? What is happening? John Smith and Brandy Latorna, you are literally married. I don't know, all the random appreciating. Never mind, he's doing the school chair. We're good. We're fine. It's safe. Oh, you're buying another drink at 6 AM. And then John Smith went home because he's a vampire. I'm on round 4 of my Uberhood. How long have you been playing your Uberhood for, Tom? Because I mean, as you can see by the title of the stream, I'm finally reaching the end of round 1. 3 years. Yeah, that checks out actually, because it's taken me about 8 months to reach end of round 1. So for me, 8 months is 1 round. 1 year seems pretty standard. Hello, Daniel. Scum of the earth, I love you. How are you doing, Daniel? How many days you do? I go between playing one time a week and twice a week. But now that I've got a new full-time job, it's going back to once a week. But I'm also going to be taking a little break in between round 1 and 2 to set up for round 2. But during that time, I'm going to be playing a legacy challenge on The Sims 3, which I'm looking forward to. I think it's early enough that we can go home, Alex. Okay. Call the taxi out here. How many days in game? Oh, I see. I play 4. I play 4 days. I was wondering if I should up it to 7 or not. Because sometimes it does feel like it's not as much, but also it forces me to have things happen often in games. So I think it's a pretty good pace, I guess. I don't know. I'm still deciding what I like and what I don't like about my pacing with my rounds, but it seems to be going okay at the moment. Tiffany Zarubin's here again? This woman does not stop. Come on, let's go home. Yeah, the reason I did 4 days was so that I could easily keep track of it in line with my university rounds. But at the same time, 4 days isn't that much, and also I seem to be left with a bunch of pregnant Sims by the end of my rounds, so I don't know. But maybe it might change a little bit over time. I might even slowly start extending how long my rounds are, but we'll see. Maybe that's why I got to round 4 then, because I did 1 day in round 1, 2 days in round 2, then round 3 and 3 days. Oh, yeah, that also would probably have that go by very quickly. Yeah. I think I remember you telling me about this when I was in your chat once. Okay, she's been out for 16 hours. She really had a good time when she went out. Who's this? Puck Summer Dream. I forgot I have an easel here. Okay. Well, when you come home, you're going to bed because it's going to be 8 AM in the morning. We're going to make our way through playing these families today. I'm going to try and take my time with them though, because I don't want to, you know, even though we're at the end of the round, I don't want to rush it, you know, I want to just enjoy playing the families. And who knows, I might change up the order next time. I'm so sorry about the telephone, by the way. Yep, that's fine. I might change up the orders we play the towns in next time. I might even, like, for example, I know some families have moved around since, so like Mary Sue, the oldies, and Angela are living in Belladonna Cove at the moment, and so I might play them at the same time as Pleasant View. But ads, oh boy. Yeah, I think I'm getting ads on my other account as well. Good time. 104 seconds! Oh my god. That is wild. Why is it 104 seconds exactly? Okay. She's going to be home soon at least. Alexandra's got the day off today. It's a good thing because she would be absolutely knackered if she came home. I'll save it when she comes home. Where's the taxi? There she is. She's like, whew, what a night I had. Now I'm going to bed. I just hope that the elevator doesn't get stuck. Wait, there's elevator music? That's so cute. Wait, why did you not go the entire way up? That is so weird. Okay, interesting, interesting. Twitch really sucks with having long ads, you're telling me. I've just been... I think my whole Twitch career has just been struggling with ads. Just the good time. I'll save now that she's home. Gosh. I had 3 ads in that 106 seconds. That's about 20 seconds of ads each, I think. Or 22 seconds. Which isn't as bad as I've seen some people get in my chat. I think I've seen God, I think the ad situation is slightly improving on my channel. But then I'll still get some people getting like 7 ads in a row and I'm like, bro, Twitch hates me. Twitch really hates me. Wait a minute. Why do I have a black box at the top? What the flip? You can turn off pre-roll ads and run them manually once an hour like I do. That is true. The only thing is, I only have 1 monitor and, tabbing out is a little bit of a thing. But, I might try and give that a try because I feel like I don't want to screw people over all the time. Also, why is my screen looking yuck on stream? I'm so sorry, folks. I'm trying to fix it. But I'm having a black box at the... Like, I'm having borders at the top and bottom of my stream. I don't like it. Okay, we're slightly fixing it. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. I think that's the best we're gonna get in terms of the screen. I don't want to cut out too much. Okay, there we go. I need to get up and stretch my legs once an hour so it works for me. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think, I might give it a try, actually. I'll try and remember once an hour to do an, ooh, I might set it in as a reminder thing on my stream. And I'll get Mal, one of my mods in chat, to remind me every hour if she's here to do my ads. That might be the better thing to go for. Answer the phone so that whoever's ringing can hang up. That way no one misses my content. That is a good idea. Yeah. I like that. Why is the masseuse calling? What are we gonna... No. Oh, it's midday actually. We should make our microwaved grilled cheese sandwiches. Just lurking. Hope you're having a good stream. Oh, thank you so much, Queen Egan. I hope you're having a good day yourself, and thank you for the lurk. You can set an alarm on your phone. Yeah, I might have to do that. That's what I do, but then people tell me they don't get them, lol. That is so weird. I feel like I always get advice from you guys when you pop in my streams about what to do about my ads. So I'm very thankful for you too. Oh my god, all the thunder. I like the outfit that Alexandra's wearing. It's quite cute and it suits her. God, I love some microwave grilled cheese sandwiches. It reminds me of there's a fish and chips takeaway place near my house. Actually there's two, but there's one that people, well, that my family seem to go to more than the others because they really enjoy the potato fritters there. Well, I don't like them that much because for like $5 worth of chips, they give us like one scoop, I swear. But anyways, this fish and chips place near my house, oh lovely Alexandra, thank you so much. Whenever because they do grilled cheese sandwiches as well, I don't know what it is, but when I get that sandwich, the sandwiches look like they look barely toasted. They look like slightly like I don't know, they look like one of those people that went outside for 5 minutes and they're like, yeah, I got a tan. I don't know. That's what that sandwich that I get from there reminds me of. Okay, because they do not look properly toasted. They just look like slightly warmed. And it's painful. It is absolutely painful. Oh, there's a tree on fire. Oh, lovely. Oh, a whole bunch of stuff's on fire. How nice. And it's going out. Nice, lovely. At least we're not going to have another situation like with the Kim family where their tree caught on fire and then it stopped raining and then their entire backyard like started like burning down, because that was not fun. Who can we call up? Is Morty gonna be home? Because I do want to try and be friends with better friends with Morty. You've got 3 bolts of Julian Cook. Why? Okay, we can invite over Morty. Can my friend come over too? Sure, why not? She wants to entertain. Just clean up your plate. I feel like we need a slightly bigger kitchen, but I mean, what we've got so far is okay. Just make some lunch meat sandwiches for when they show up, I guess. Who's this? Scout. Oh, you showed up with your kid, who I guess has finished school by now, so that is good, I guess. I am awake now unless you're going to sleep soon. Hello, Morty. No, don't get the sandwich. It was just for the guests, aka Morty and his son. Okay. I would like to entertain Morty with a bit of a joke, a little bit of a haha moment. Tell joke. Yeah, I feel like Alexandra's gonna just ignore this kid. Because Alexandra does not like kids, and she's friends with Morty, but she's not... Yeah, this kid's coming over to watch kids shows on her TV. She's not gonna be too happy and stuff. Yeah, she does not like him. Oh, no. Gossiping about your daughter. Oh my god, my daughter was like at this nightclub the other night, and oh my god, I was so embarrassed for her. And why is the dog in here? Scout the dogs inside the apartment. Okay, quarter meal guests. Antonio Monti's going for a run. How nice of him. I guess we can just sit down and, you know, talk with what? No. Wait a minute. I just realized what this pet was doing. Scold the pet for destroying our furniture. Scout, why would you do this? I can see Alexandra owning a dog. Yeah, I'll let you stroke the pet at least. Wait, can this pet play dead? That is not... This dog is playing dead. What a mood. Why are there stairs floating? It's kind of like a Brooklyn apartment sort of situation. It's trying to... Yeah, it's doing that thing that a lot of apartments I've seen in like the US do, like one of those landings situations, but they don't actually use the stairs because there's no access to them. What a good dog. They can play dead and stuff. Command to roll over. Oh my god, that's so cute! Oh my god, I love it. Scold for hostility towards others. Answer the phone. Hello, how's it go? Oh my god, hello guys! Gift of Gabby, how you going? Sean, what are you Sean answering the questions that is cursed. With fake flaws, very nice, but like Sims 3, yes. Brianna, oh my god, my love, how you going? Oh my god, Abhijit wants to go downtown. Sure, why not? What, we're going now? Oh, the kid's going home, good, we don't like you. Well, Alexandra doesn't like you. It's been too long, I know, right? You're okay? That's good, Gabby. Did you end up finding that mod? Otherwise, I can still link that multi-pollination technician mod that I did talk about in the server, if need be. I need to try and find it, but I can track it down for you if need be. Okay, now we'll go to pure, because that lot is just pure insanity half the time when I go. Though we can't be out as late as we were last night because we do have work in the morning. Your game looks beautiful as always. Thank you, Bree. I've been putting my whole heart and soul into it, even though playing downtown's a bit of a difficult one. Also, it bugs me how this is not lining up. Yeah. I have to have my lot imposters turned off because I get pink soup in downtown because I'm playing Cat Addy's Made Over downtown. And I was getting a lot of crashing when I was playing the Travelers. So yeah. I'm having my internal Sims 2 fight more CC or less. I need to calm down. You just play your custom hood. I don't have to share everything I made. I feel that. I definitely relate. I mean, I can't say much. I literally am playing my Sims 2 game on stream, but hey, if you want to share what's happening in your custom hood, go for it. Like, that's perfectly fine. I've got a Discord channel for Sims pics for that very reason, so you're welcome to do so. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this very day to finish round 1 for a while. And also, we're playing Alexandra Teatherton, and the game crashed. I love that so much. Let's reload it. Maybe we won't go downtown. Maybe we won't go downtown, and I'll just reload my game real quick. It was going so well. But it's fine, because we made it to the community lot, which means we didn't actually lose any progress. But for those that don't know, so I'm going to be doing, because this is the end of round 1 with my Uberhood, we're going to be taking a few, maybe 1 or 2, or maybe 2 or 3 months break from The Sims 2 for the moment, while I take time to set up for round 2 in the Uberhood. So I'll be working on some stuff off camera, but to still get our Sims fix, we're going to be playing The Sims 3 on stream, and I'm going to be playing a legacy challenge. I'm not giving away which legacy challenge I'm playing at the that we're going to be playing, but I did do a little bit of a reveal of the sim that we're going to be playing, and I can definitely show you guys again. I just need to change my screen so you guys can see her. But this is the sim I made. This is the sim I made that we're going to be playing in The Sims 3. She is so cute. And she's going to be our founder for Gen 1 of the Legacy Challenge we're doing. And I'm not even going to give away her name, because I feel like that might also partially, not really, but it might partially give away bits and pieces of what Legacy Challenge I'm doing. But it's a challenge that I haven't seen too many people finish, and in fact I've only seen people, I've seen one person make it to Gen 2 in The Sims 3, but yeah, I was very interested in it. I think it's only just been converted to The Sims 3 in the last year, and the creator that did it started uploading, but then she's kind of taking a bit of a YouTube break at the moment. So I'm very excited. The sim is such an absolute cutie, and I'm very, very excited to play her. But anyways, where on earth? Oh, my game's loading. So we'll go back to the just chatting. Good times, good times. We were so close, guys. The Sims was doing so well. I might have to... I feel like it's always whenever I'm playing, and I have like multiple people on a lot at once. But I'm still trying to fight the number of crashes I may have every now and then, but I'm pretty patient with my game. Just sometimes it's just like, damn it, you know that feeling? You know that feeling? It's just like so close. A part feels guilt because a part wants to use no CC to make stuff. Others, I feel guilty for making stuff. Me, I need to stop. Why do you want to... So, do you want to play with no CC to just kind of feel the beauty of just vanilla game? Or, I don't know. I feel like for me, I can't play without CC anymore. Ever since I started playing with CC, I actually cannot stop. It's so difficult for me to actually weed out CC in my game. I'm getting a lot better at it, but I'm still not that good at it because I still have a lot in my game. Maybe not as many gigs as others, but I'm gonna work on, like, I think merging some CC, like safe to merge CC, so that my game might run better. Oh, we loaded. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna have some water. Okay. let's get back into the hood. I feel like we might go through a few crashes today. Just like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna go through a few crashes today. But it's okay. I'm mad at me because anytime I'm so... See? CC. Oh, anytime... Oh, yeah. Crashes are a way of life in Sims 2, yeah. Yeah, it most definitely is. Even the Sims 3, it's a way of life. Teatherton. I feel like, I function somewhat in the same way, Gabby, because whenever I see CC that is, like, super cute, I'm just like, I need in my game. But then at the same time, I'm also like, my game is going to cry and hate me, but I need it in my game because it's cute. It's just a way of being a Sims player. It's also apparently a way of being a Skyrim player because I've had so many conversations with my mod Hannah about how the Skyrim and Sims modding communities are so similar apparently. Like there's a lot of stuff from Skyrim that is very inspired by the Sims modding community, and I was very surprised to hear that because I haven't played very much of Skyrim at all. I think I've made it to Whiterun and that's it. That's literally it. I'm pretty sure that's it. It's very embarrassing, okay, I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna see if we can get the game up on screen. Come on. We're loading. Actually, the game's having a bit of a moment. Just be very payment? Yeah, be very payment. No, be very patient. Oh my god, I stutter so much. You'd think after streaming for about, what, 9 months that the stuttering would get better? But no. I just have a stutter. That's just what happens. Some CC I want use cause fun, but I'm torn because I feel that I shouldn't make stuff for just me. So do you make your own CC, Gabby? Because I mean, that's a very good skill to have, and you don't have to feel obligated to share it with everyone, because it's your choice entirely if you're the creator. I'm having an hourglass of death moment in my game, so that's why everything's black still, because though it's loading on my screen, I'm getting an hourglass of death. But it'll pop up in a moment. Just trust me. You can do whatever makes you happy. Lots of people make their own CC for their games. Yeah, exactly. I see it happen so often. And though I'm very, very appreciative of, I don't know. I'm very, very appreciative of, CC creators, and such, but, you know, you don't have to feel obligated to share all the time. Sometimes, I feel like sometimes in certain situations, if you share something with a wider community, sometimes it takes the little spark away from what you had with it. I don't know. I want to make custom neighborhoods and lots, but no one will download your lots or if you use CC. I think yeah, in that situation, oh my god, wait. The game's loading and but at the same time it's not. There we go. Perfect. Thank you so much, game. She's gonna come back home. What's it called? I feel like if you, in that situation, a lot of CC creators, oh no, not CC creators, but a lot of custom HUD creators, try to keep their CC level down, like down very low. So if you try to keep it as low as you can, then people might be understanding of not downloading it. And also you could always have it be as an optional option, because I've seen people have it so that, you know, they've got CC included, but it's not 100% necessary. You know, they can choose to download it if they want. And at the same time, I think it's definitely a skill trying to build a custom neighborhood with no CC at the same time. It's a very, since starting to download CC, it's so difficult to actually renovate anything without CC. I feel the need to share everything I make. I'm so weird. That's a natural, like, feeling, like going, it means that you're not selfish in that way. You want to share the thing that you love and that you've put a lot of time in to with a lot of people, so that other people can also, you know, enjoy that, and also you know, you can share this possibly great creation with a wider community. And I don't think that's it means you just, you know, you love to share things and you're not selfish. But at the same time, it's not you're not selfish if you do hold those things back at the same time. Yeah, Brianna's got such a good point. You can always share the screenshots and stories. I love reading people's I love reading on Tumblr. Like, I'll go through like so many pages of a thread about, or like of threads of people's like build a city challenges and all that. I will like read all of them. Oh, are you gonna listen to complain? Oops. Oopsie. That's awkward. He's like, bro, your apartment's so stinky. I need a good screenshot of this because this is so funny. But I don't know. Actually, I'll just get a screenshot of this. Alexandra does not give two shits. I'm so sorry, Alan, but she does not care. I feel guilty anytime I try to have fun. Oh, I work, all play, yeah. That's I feel that like whenever I'm playing The Sims 2 and not streaming it, or I'm playing any Sims game and I'm not streaming it, I'm like, should I be doing this? Because I feel bad playing The Sims 2 now, and not streaming it. I don't know. When do we get home? No, please don't complain. We're sleeping. We're sleeping. We're sleeping. We've got work in the morning. I have trouble relaxing. I can also relate on that one. It comes from a need to be constantly productive. I did an article about it when I was in university about the whole concept of rise and grind culture, which is essentially a thing that has definitely become more apparent in like more like recent years, where people find it difficult to relax and they feel like they need to always be doing something productive, and it means that they actually cannot physically bring themselves to relax. and take time away to not do something that's productive, and they have trouble trying to turn their brain off and not think about things that they could be doing or ideas for things. I mean, it's good. Productivity is like a good thing, but also people are now finding it a bit difficult to relax, and you know, it's why you see a lot of people bring their work home with them. It also can lead to like insomnia at times, just all that sort of stuff. That was my problem too. I wanted to turn every game moment into entertainment, and it was ruining the game for me. Yeah, it's difficult. Cause, yeah, cause I would try and play a Build a City challenge like in my off time, and I would find it hard to commit to it because I find it easier to commit to things when I'm doing it on camera, but also I would feel better. I just felt, I don't know, I felt better about sharing the things I was doing in The Sims when I was streaming it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm too disabled to work a traditional job. Oh. So is that why you like to do a lot of things in The Sims as well? Just your way of trying to be productive in a way, I guess? We can recycle this. You want to go to work at least. We need to get our body skill up and our mechanical skill up, and I highly doubt she's going to get wants to get those skills up. Let's quickly call Morty if he's still home. Morty. Just talk. I just want them to be best friends. I think that'd be fun. I still find it crazy that she's got 3 bots with AJ Loner, 3 bots with Julian Cook, 2 bots with Kimberly Cordial. Like, what the hell? And she doesn't have a relationship with her daughter at all. She's basically been like, yeah, I don't want a relationship with my daughter ever since I ran into her at the nightclub. Okay. You need to get off the phone. You need to go to work. Oh my god. Yeah, that is my defaults coming into play. Interesting work attire you've got there. Interesting work attire you've got there, Alexandra. Wow. Crazy. So I'm anxious about lack of money despite being fully supported by others. I just want to make stuff so I'm not potato. No, I completely feel that. That is a completely valid feeling to have. Especially if you're in the situation that you're in. I think definitely trying to fight those feelings of feeling pressured to release things that of your game is definitely something. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm saying. Yeah, one thing that is very important is just trying to. I think a lot of Sims players struggle with that. Just trying to struggle with trying to fight. Just kind of find a balance between like releasing things of like for entertainment of what you're doing in your game, or of things you've made in your game, or for your game, or for other people's games, and just trying to find fun in the game as well. Okay. I'm gonna speed on through this workday. Who's here? John Mole. John Mole is always snooping in everyone's business, isn't he? So we finish at 4 o'clock. I wonder if we'll bring anyone home from work. Do we want to go on a date with someone after? Maybe we'll invite over AJ. See if we can talk to him on the phone and invite him on a date. Or Kimberly. I would like to invite Kimberly on a date. even though we don't have much of a relationship. We made 870. Oh, you want to visit Trina? Oh, okay. And you want to invite someone over? I don't think Trina's home. Trina is currently at work. Okay, go to this floor. We'll try. I want to try and call up Kimberly. I know she wants to be friends with AJ. We can possibly work on that, but I want to see where this whole thing with Kimberly could go. Gotta walk the doggy. Be right back. All good, Bree. I'll see you later. I'm sorry, I was just trying to make a joke about my struggle, but bungled the joke and had to explain it. Oops. No, no, no. You're good, Gabby. No worries about it. You're all good. Oh my god, I'm scared I'm going to like kick my PC and then freeze it. Please get along so I can invite you over and we can go on a date. I really need to get a default for this pirate's hat, don't I? I feel like Kimberly and Alexandra have only met like once, and then like Alexandra just called her up and she's like, yeah, sure, we can chat on the phone. Let's see if we can invite over Kimberly now. Do you want to come over, Kimberly? I can't leave the house. I'm waiting for the phone repairman. Sorry. Okay, that's awkward. That is very awkward. Oh, that's definitely cutting out. I'm sorry for those that are watching the VOD, or even the stream in general, because my screen is doing annoying things. Let me just check my settings real quick. 1920? It should be fine then. Oh, it's because my actual screen is not 1920. That's why. Come on, be friends. Be friends. They're at You are not attracted to each other anymore? What do you mean? I was just living off that. What do you mean no chemistry? What do you... She just found out that she's actually a plant lover. I don't know. She's like, no, that's a deal breaker for me. Well, they're friends now. That's so rough. I don't know, just invite her over. See how that works out. Maybe we'll get the chemistry back. Lurking, all good, Tom. No worries. Can my friend come over too? Sure. Let's use the bathroom, change into every day. You want to meet someone new, so you want to meet the person that she's bringing with. Okay. Who's here? Kaylin Langrak! Why do you know Kaylin? How do you know Kaylin? You know what? That's fine. That's actually okay. I guess greet everyone. You did meet someone new. Be admired. Oh boy. Call over Kimberly. Are we still no chemistry? That is so rough. How do we not have chemistry? That is ridiculous. I can't believe that we had 2 bolts at one point and now we have none. Oh, you want to gain a skill point? I do kind of want to do that, yeah. Oh, you want to fight with us? That's yikes. You guys are meant to be friends. She is a mean witch, I guess. Oh boy. Joke. Talk. God, I love Kimberly Cordial so much. Let's just see if we can ask her. Oh, we can't even ask on a date? Oh god, I'm clicking random stuff. I want you guys to be friends again. Do you like what you see? Yeah, I don't know. Why can't I ask as many things as before? I think I've got a mod. I've got a mod that's preventing me from doing it. Oh, she kinda likes us because we're productive. Okay. But we're just not into her. Oh, she doesn't like hugs. I'm so sorry. Actually, I should have realized that. Yeah, we can't go on a date, I guess. What do we need for promotion? Body and mechanical. I guess we can kind of work on our mechanical skill a bit while they're here. We're just reading a book while they watch TV. The television, what? Why does this show up when I click on this? Weird. I just want to get the skill up. There we go. You want to be friends with Kayla? You're cooking? Oh, because I made you selectable. That's probably why. Now I can ask you on a date. Oh, yeah, I do want to ask you on a date actually now. You want to be friends with Kaylin. She doesn't want to go on a date. Yeah, that's fair enough. Hey, do you want to go out? And she's like, yeah, I'm good, thanks. Alexandra's just having some bad luck. Maybe we should go out with AJ. Oh, we'll become friends with Kaylin, I guess. Ask about interests. She does not like trains. I'm so sorry, folks. I know all you train lovers was wondering if Kaylin Langrak was a train fan. Turns out that she does not like train. The hit song, Hey Soul Sister, absolute flop in her eyes. Okay. Okay, they're going home. Well, thank you for the free spaghetti, Kimberly. I didn't even realize I had you selected, but thank you so much for doing that for me. Means so much. We will have a shower in the morning. Sorry, yeah, it is going to be a shower because I'm going to swap this for a actual shower, not a bathtub. I'm so sick of all these bathtubs in these apartments. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, actually, where are we putting this? There. There we go. It's going to be clipping with the window, but it's fine. We can put up with it. God. I moved my Kaylin Langrak in Pleasant View. I get her to clean everyone's houses still, and she gets 200 for each house, but only if the house needs cleaning, and I'm making her fall in love with married men. Oh my god, that's so saucy. So how do you have her Do you have her still have the maid job if you've moved her in? Or do you have the custom career and that's how you've got it? You still want to be friends with Kaylin, which is nice. Can we call up Morty really quick? I want to be best friends. Not yet. Morty. Just talk. Can we be best friends, please? Morty! Yes, they're best friends now. Perfect. She wants to meet someone new. And she wants to get a skill point. Well, I'll try and work on that, when she comes home. Sim Blender and custom career. Okay, okay. I might have to try out custom careers at some point. Because I think I wasn't sure. Another reason why I was waiting before integrating Kaylin into my rotations is because I wasn't sure if I still wanted her to stay a maid or not, and I think I do, but I just needed to figure out how I wanted to work around that. We should, let me think. I think we should get a workout bike. But I'd rather, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the easel and we're gonna put a workout bike in that corner. And then I'll actually save right now, just so we don't lose anything. I summon her and they don't come round your house though, with the custom jobs, and I control her and get her to clean. Oh yeah. At that point I might as well do it myself. Yeah, I guess so. I think because I was thinking of doing that as well, that she could have a client list or something, and I can, because I'm planning on doing that in some situations with some of my other sims. Like I'm having Alexandra sent 200 Somalian sigils of Omaki for child support. That's awkward. I was thinking of having that for Samantha Otimus as a sort of after school tutor. Because she's got the want to spend 200 hours teaching children, helping children with homework. And then I think there's another sim that's, we've got Rose Greenman, who I'm thinking of having her summon over to families whose gardens are kind of struggling at the moment. And so she can go talk to the plants and everything. So, yeah, I'm just thinking of just a few ideas like that. But it looks like Alexandra's a fitness hobby sim, which is, you know, it's interesting. It's going to take a while for her to get her skill up. Maybe we'll go around Trina's tonight and hang out with her, try and be friends or something. God, it takes forever for her to get her skill up, doesn't it? Okay, we got that skill point. So that means she should get a promotion next time she goes to work, which won't be till next round, but it's okay. Let's knock on door. Oh, she doesn't even have the want to go see... I'm sorry, she doesn't even have the want to go see Trina anymore. Well, we can call up Kaylin, I guess. Yes, I know you're tired. She's already with Herb, did have Daniel and Don, all them sims was married, and is going to do the same with my Gardener sim and my Middleton Bay. And Handyman, that sounds so cool. It's like you're almost implementing a few integrated neighborhood aspects into your game, which I'm also trying to do a little bit as well. But I love that. Yeah, I'll just have her talk on the phone a little bit. So now she's 23 days from being an elder, which makes her about 37 in my game. She should nearly be friends with Kaylin. Surely hit that friendship mark now. Not yet. Kaylin doesn't seem to like her as much as Alexandra likes her. Okay, well she can go to bed. That's fine. She's a bit hungry. What do you want? You want to buy a toy dog pen? We've got no space for that. I will lock in for her to get body level 8. She needs 3 friends. I'm sorry, what? No wonder she wants to be friends with so many people, because she needs 3 more friends to get a promotion. Well, that concludes the end of the Teatherton round. Once it clocks over to autumn there, I'm going to save it. We didn't have too much drama. We had a little bit of drama at the beginning with Jules O'Mackey at the club with her mother, and they kind of talked to each other for the first time since the divorce, and just basically come to the conclusion that Alexandra wants nothing to do with her daughter and nothing to do with her past life. She's happy to focus on herself, make new friends, meet new people, and all of that jazz. So that was fun. And also focus on her job and her skills a bit there too.